What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to Bad Batch Episode 4 Watch Party Reaction. Pretty stoked tonight to get on this one. I think it's going to start ramping up, dude. I think it's going to start getting pretty crazy. So I figured I'd also come on stream a little early. We're 13 minutes out. And if you're new to these, I'm just going to explain it right now, and I'll probably do a little recap once we get on to the episode. I don't show the episode because I can't, right? It's legal. So I just I put a stopwatch up, and then you sync it with me, and there's no sound, there's no picture. You just get to see this the whole time. Early, yeah, what's up? What's up, everybody? See you all in chat. People flooding in, popping in. What's going on? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So, what are the predictions tonight? What do you think is going to happen? So, last episode... Look, I think this is the episode where we're finally going to... Well, there's 14 episodes in total, so... We're officially, I think, I have a hunch that we might see Rex this episode. I just feel like that's the next best place that they would, next person that they'd need to see. I mean, they're the only ones that really kind of know what's going on in the galaxy, and they're lost at this point. And the only person that they knows about this stuff too, and is obviously against it, so like the only clone who doesn't follow Order 66 is Rex, because Cut told them so. So I think this episode we might see more of that, or so, you know, some of Rex, or at least maybe head in his direction, and then maybe episode 5 they'll actually see him. But if we do see him, I don't think we're going to see Ahsoka. I don't think we're going to see Ahsoka at all, actually. I think she's probably going to be off somewhere doing her own thing, and I think this would in turn kind of make you more curious about her episode, her show, when it comes out, because then you'd be wondering, okay, I need to fill in the backstory and the time in between and all that stuff. So we shall see. We shall see. If we do, I'm going to effing flip. Yeah, I mean, hey, if we see Ahsoka, I'd love to see her, but I just don't think it'll happen. I'm not sure what I like more, the watch party or the actual show. Dude, these watch parties are seriously a highlight, man. I love these. Every week, I'm so looking forward to... I could even just not make a video all week and just look forward to these watch parties, but that's not what I'm about. Not about to do that. Jar Jar will be in episode 4. Right, I mean, you know, in canon, Jar Jar ended up becoming a street performer, a clown, and kids laughed at him. And, yeah, I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did that, but they could always change it. See what happens. What's up, Anakin? How you doing, man? I feel like Crosshair might become acquainted with Vader at some point. Maybe not today, but at some point. I think so, too. There was an interesting theory. A bunch of you were talking about how Crosshair could be the blueprint for the Death Troopers. Which is pretty wild. Which I could see happening, because he's tall and... yeah. So we can just chill out with my lightsaber. Anybody else got a NeoPixel? Rated R Darth Vader based film. Yeah, I'm down. What's up, homie? What do you expect to see in this episode? Dude, they keep throwing kind of curveballs at me. Like, I feel the first episode was a real big banger. And then after that, it was just kind of like, you know, oh, we're on the farm planet. Oh, now our ship is broken. We got to fix it up and all that stuff, which is, you know, character development, sure. But I think now it's time, you know, we got 2 of those. Now it's time to really throw us into a little bit of heady moments. That first ep really was the hook. I think it really, like, gets us in there. And then the rest of them were, you know, just building upon the story and whatnot, which is expected. You can't have fighting and action all the time. And that's not really what builds a story anyway, so... I think tonight's going to be pretty hot. What I want to see is I want to see Wolf and Gregor eventually, and I want to see how they get their chip taken out. Are there any others that get their chip taken out? Will Rex go on some sort of hellbent mission to deactivate all the chips and all the clones? And is this actually how the Stormtroopers come to be because clones revolt against the Empire? You know, they all get assassinated? Like, what's the deal? The show is running the events... The show is during the events of the Ahsoka novel. That lightsaber belongs to me. Not anymore, my young apprentice. My dog is sleeping literally... Oh, she's over there now. I can twirl it. I didn't want to, like, whack her in the head with the saber, so... And it's cool if you double tap. Wait, how do you get the music? Hold up. There we go. Let's try a different font.
Lord Vader?
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
See, like, I feel like while the new Galaxy's Edge, or not Galaxy's Edge, the new Disney Saber is really cool, I just feel like the hilt's gotta be right. It's gotta be like this. But I mean, it is pretty sweet to be able to have a retract. Like, this won't be there anymore, you know? It's just...
If you're not with me...
Oh, this is my favorite font. This is the Tuscan font. You can see it crackles pretty good. This is the episode 2 font. This is when Anakin went crazy on the Tuscans. And when you make slashing noises, it actually, you hear Tuscans dying. It's pretty dark. Oh, I didn't put it in properly. Okay, we're coming up on 6 mins. The Youngling Slayer 7000. Yep. Bad Batch clones would prob die at the end, not gonna lie. Absolutely. That was my theory that I feel like Omega will play a role in removing the chips because she was in the medical bay all the time and knows all about it. I think she might be phase 3, dude. I think they might be onto her. Kind of like a Grogu thing. Need the deleted Clone Wars scene Kenobi series. What do you mean with Boba and Cad? Or who are you talking about? Oh, you mean with Anakin and Obi-Wan? That was just done by cinematic captures? Beautiful. All I want is for them to retcon Rogue One, R1, and give us a real story of the retrieval of the Death Star plans. The Kyle Katarn story. I really liked Rogue One, but Kyle Katarn's story is goated, 100%. You think we'll see Commander Cody in the next couple episodes? I hope so. What's up, Carpenter Barnes? Thank you, man. Do you think Crosshair and the Troopers... Do you think Crosshair and the Troopers know that he's training? Or Crosshair and the Troopers that he's training could actually be a Purge Trooper instead of a Death Trooper? I don't know why I keep thinking that. I don't think so, because Crosshair is a shooter. Well, it's very possible, but I think I mean, those guys were equipped to fight Jedi. And I feel like Crosshair is a few tiers above the Purge Troopers, you know? And I feel like he's above Death Troopers, too. So I feel like he's more valuable. They wouldn't just, you know, do that to him. Where'd you get that lightsaber? We need one like that. She's beautiful. And what are your thoughts on what's to come in this episode? Okay. Well, this I got from Corbin Sabers. But I'm going to be making my own lightsaber company in the next year. Put it on the back burner a little bit, but it's still in the works. There's just a lot that needs to be done. But I've always been super intrigued with sabers, and I'd love to create my own company. Me and Mark are teaming up. Theory Sabers, we're going to call it. What do you think the Kaminoans are up to with Phase 3 troopers? Could it be the Kaminoan Uprising? I love your vids, man. I think they're creating, if you didn't see my video on it, I think they're creating some sort of elite clone. Some sort of clone that maybe is just like the Bad Batch, you know, a mutated clone that has some sort of level of, oh, you can't really see me. Some sort of level of mutation or extra ability that normal clones do not possess. Because they're stuck now. They can't use Jango Fett's DNA. So what are they going to do? You know? And if you didn't see my video on why they can't use his DNA anymore and why his DNA is so important, go check it out. I just released it, I think, yesterday. And then today's video is the comic video. And also, before we begin, make sure to check out my podcast. Exclusive videos every single day. Spotify, Apple iTunes, Google, Amazon. And you guys have really been supporting on that. So I really appreciate it. The numbers have been climbing like crazy. I think we're definitely top 100 in the world. I don't know if we're top 50. I think we might be top 50. Anyways, might even be top 20. I don't know. I can't remember. But we're doing good. So. And also check out the website. The forums have been booming because of you guys. StarWarsTheory.com. What do you think? Daddy Vader needs to show up? Oh, I think he's going to show up at the end. Do you think they could bring Starkiller back? Dude, I wish they would. But the thing is, bringing Starkiller back just sort of... You then got to change all of the comics, okay? You got to change the new canon comics that they have, which now is going to Exegol and tying episode 9 in, which you know how I feel about that. I'm just not... It's weird. But I'm still covering it. But everything before that was pretty sweet, I felt like. You know, after Revenge of the Sith and stuff. Him fighting Kirek and Fila, like, all that stuff has to sort of be wiped out. Because he has an apprentice at Starkiller. I mean, so it's almost impossible. Unless they just change the story around a little bit and they I don't know, spring it upon us at the last minute, be like, oh yeah, this whole time Vader had an apprentice. But I just feel like that would be stupid. So I don't think they would do that. Okay, I think we're 40 seconds left, and then we're almost there. Do you think they could... Right. What's up, Jack? How you doing, man? Dave Filoni Twitter banner has Rex and Ahsoka traveling together on a sand planet. Maybe they are together. Wow, really? I don't go on Twitter, so I didn't see that. That's sweet. Hold up. Is this my episode, or do I have to keep waiting? Come on, Disney. Put me in already. Ever consider collecting OG Star Wars figures 1977 to 1984? I'd love to do that. I want to finish my collection for Master Replicas stuff, though. I want to get the helmets next. They're just freaking stupid expensive. And Boba Fett's blaster is like $8,000. It's ridiculous. What's your favorite member of the Bad Batch? Hunter. Not Star Wars related, but I had an amazing interview today. Could be life-changing for me to do. Dude, may the Force be with you all. Thanks. Thanks, dude, for the donation. I feel like I should be donating to you. Congrats. I hope the interview is as you want it. I think the squad across their training is Inferno or Battlefront. Enjoy the episode everyone won't be able to watch. Need a Greedo show. It's out? Okay. My mistake. I got caught up. It is out. You're right. 26 minutes. Cornered. The Batch's supply run goes Ari. Why do I feel this is another mission? Don't say that, Master. The closest thing I have to a father. Okay. Alright. Ready to roll? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Punch it. Alright, let's do this. Hold up, we need to be going up, not down. As a kid, stormtroopers looked like Vader, similar to the look on the helmet face features. They should make a movie about Starkiller. I agree, man. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Rex. Dude, that's crazy. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Pantora? What the heck? It's cool. Looks like a purple Naboo. Hmm. Hmm. Only money. Oh! Fennec Shand! Here we go, boys. Oh, what? I freaking knew it! Dude, I knew it, man. That she's the one they want, man. She's phase 3. This is essentially a Grogu. This is essentially the Mandalorian, just clones. Hey, thanks, chillin'. You think she's gonna go head to head with Crosshair? Now, why do you have all the Infinity Stones on his ring? It's funny they called it Pantora and everyone's blue, just like avatars. Huh. Mhm. Ah, jeez. Yeah, chilling. I think so. Thanks, buddy. Huh. Bro, we're gonna see Boba in this. I just I know it. Yo, why does Hunter always lose, dude? Against everything. They just always make him lose, like the Beast. He called her the kid, yeah. So, you mean like Grogu? Okay. Sick. Whew. Close one it was. Uh-oh. Bye-bye. What's up, Lee? Are you gonna end the episode right now? Is that what's about to happen? Another week? Come on. So short. No wonder there's 14 of these. Okay, essentially what's happening. Okay, I really didn't. I gotta say one thing I did not enjoy. Well, I'll start with something I really did enjoy. Was just so I won't be negative. I really enjoyed the color of this planet, Pantora. It was really, really beautiful. Twilight kind of feel. Not like Twilight, like the vampire movie, but you know, the time of day. I didn't like how they did the red and blue for the cops. It just takes you out of Star Wars and it puts you into Earth. It should have been a different color. But that's, you know, that's one of my gripes. Another gripe is, what the hell, man? Like, freaking Wrecker gets rocked so easily. He's like a mutated clone. He's essentially the Hulk, kind of, and just like one noggin bang to the head and he's out. He's out. That was funny. Hunter once again lost, and then also, how many times is this ship gonna need to be fixed? How many times do they break the ship down at the beginning of the episode and then in the end fix it and like, okay, now it's operational, we can continue? It just seems like it's I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting a little bored. I gotta say, I know it's gonna ramp up. I know this is how it works, but these are my 2 cents. I'm giving it to you real. I'm not gonna be all, oh, it's amazing. Oh, wow. It was good. Of course it's good. It's Bad Batch. But it's, God, come on. Let's get to the points, dude. We don't need these. We don't need these little, extra episodes of the ship breaking down. Whatever. Anyways, what I think is happening is they've hired Fennec to track down the asset of the Kaminoans. It's essentially the Mandalorian. It literally looks like a play on the Mandalorian, with Grogu and Din. Din is Hunter. Grogu is Omega. Amiga. And yeah, this episode I'd give it a. If the Luke an episode in Mando was like a 9, then I'd give this a. Well, I can't really judge it like that. I gotta judge it on Bad Batch territory because there's only so well, yeah, whatever, like a 4. I got 3, 4 for me. It had some nice moments, but it wasn't really necessary in my opinion. I feel like there's too many of these dragging us along. Like, let's get to the point. Hopefully the next one's gonna be a Rex, my man. Echo doesn't need an inhibitor chip. He can be programmed since he's a droid now. That's true. That's true. But he can also probably override himself, and so can Tech. Tech can probably override him. Kaminoan's hired Boba, and Fennec is with him. I think we're going to see Boba for sure, because this is a perfect opportunity to see Fennec and Boba's backstory together. I mean, why wouldn't you? You know? This is... They're setting it up. Dave really just said, let's do The Mandalorian Season 2 all over again. Except maybe with... Instead of Luke at the end of this one, it's going to be Vader. I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it right now. See what happens. They made a mistake of first couple episodes long. Now we just want those 50 to 70 minute episodes. Yeah, it's true. That's true. Apparently the Republic should have cloned Fennec. Yeah, what the freak, dude, right? She just goofs all of them like the main leader. Ugh. Just clone Fennec and get it over with. Echo should have said Roger, Roger being sold. We're gonna be up all night. Yeah, 100%. Good, thank you, CT7567. Appreciate it, buddy. The police on Coruscant, at least, already used blue and red lights in Clone Wars, so it's kind of consistent. It is consistent, but it doesn't mean I like it. You know? The whole point of Star Wars is to be... I suppose it shows that they're an authority. I don't know. I'm nitpicking on colors. Who cares, you know? But this is what I do. This is what we do. We're Star Wars fans. How the F was the Luke episode a 9? Well, my rating is subjective to yours. To yours, it could have been a 2, so... Yeah. My rating is my rating, so... Fennec reminded me of Zam Wessel. Yes, indeed. I think we're essentially, like, we got Jango and Zam. We're gonna get Boba and Fennec. So serious question, if the Jango DNA is running out, is running thin, can they get it from Boba? Since he's an altered clone, since he is physically, literally just Jango? I would say yes, but I also feel like he is a clone, you know? So it's again, you're taking a photocopy of a photocopy. It's never going to be as great as taking a photocopy of the original source. So we'll see. But all the sounds were episode 2. We heard it, you know, when Anakin was chasing Zam. Yeah. How dare you enjoy an episode which I didn't enjoy? Yeah, absolutely. It's like, how dare you have a different opinion? You gave it a 9? That was like a 4 to me. Whatever, dude. Everyone's got different opinions. Welcome to the real world. Omega and Boba Fett story. He isn't an altered clone, yeah, but it's still, he's a clone. He's still a clone. You know? So, maybe Fennec ends up with Crosshair's old weapon kit. It would explain why she doesn't have a long gun yet. Very possible. Actually, I like that theory. That's a really cool theory. I didn't think of that. Thanks, Anthony. Right on, dude. I agree the show is dragged on for too long. I don't think it's dragged on for too long. I just think, you know, keep the show going, but it's just get to the point. Gotta remember Wrecker hit his head last time, so the chip might be effing with his head or, like, pressure point. It's very possible. I thought of that, but it just doesn't seem likely. And for him to just get, like, you know, tossed like that, the guy takes blasters to the body, you know, sniper shots to the body, and he's okay. You know, he lifts literal ships over his head, like, he's fine. Should look convenient. If Fennec used his principles of Aikido and Judo, I understand that, yeah. I practiced Aikido when I was a kid. My dad taught it. He's a black belt in it, and trained in Japan and in America and all that. I know Aikido very well, but against a dude that's mutated who has special powers of strength, it just seems a little unlikely. Does Omega also have accelerated aging? We don't know. How dare you theorize and be opinionated? I know, right? Funny world. Welcome to 2021. I'd rather have half the amount of the episode than these slow fillers. I'm down with that, yeah. Nothing special to say except Hunter is so hot. Well, he is Sylvester Stallone, essentially, so... My idol. Whomever hired Fennec really wants Omega alive. That was interesting to me since she had plenty of chances just to bring in Omega's corpse. Yeah, she's obviously hired by the Kaminoans, I think. Right, Emily? Because they want to run tests on her, because she's phase 3. Wrecker got wrecked. True. Thanks, Hal. I think Fennec will end up befriending the Bad Batch once Boba realizes who they are, and Tech will be the one to fix Fennec. And maybe... Yeah... No. What, you're saying the Bad Batch are alive during Mandalorian Season 2? And Tech fixed her? Be pretty cool, but I don't think so. I think they're all going to die at the end. I think it's like a 6.5 out of 10. The action was good. The episode's definitely not just filler, introducing a recurring character and all. Absolutely correct on that. But I just feel like we... You know, give us a little more. In the end, I would have loved to have seen them land on another planet. You know, give us an extra, like, 4 minutes. And have it be, like, you know, a big cliffhanger kind of thing. But that's just me. I'm just a Star Wars fan. Isn't Boba still in his early teens? Yes. So he's still very young. Yo, Kyber, what's up, dude? Maybe Wrecker's head is sensitive because of the chip. Head was hurting before, wasn't it? Yeah, but I just feel like he still wouldn't be tossed so easily, no? I'm loving the story so far, but to wait a whole week for 25 minutes is a pain. Too bad we couldn't get hour-long episodes like Netflix shows. It is what it is, I agree. I stayed up until 3 a.m. for that. Sheesh. Sheesh. Is Omega part Fennec? Is there anything there, maybe? I don't think so. No, I think they're two different beings. You think I will appear? Says Anakin Skywalker. Anakin Skywalker is dead. 1820. I didn't know they listened with headphones. Oh, was that what he was listening to in the car? Another filler episode, but I liked that little droid with the tube arms and legs. Would rather 8 to 10 episodes in a season and longer weekly releases. The content and lore is great, just wish we could get a lot more at once. Yeah, I'm down with that. I mean, look, I love having more episodes the better, but that's the thing I worry about with Kenobi, is I don't want any episodes. We only have 6 episodes, I think. 6 or 8. Each one's about an hour long or something like that, so I just don't want it to be some, you know, I don't want them to waste an episode. We only have so few, and it's only one season, I think. Tan says he rates this, or they rate this episode. Zachary says they rate this episode 10 out of 10. Just like every Star Wars movie and show, all Star Wars content is perfect. It's a nice way to think of things. Do you think we will see Commander Gregor? Yeah, I think we'll get a bit of closure on how he got his chip removed. Wrecker gets knocked out and Fennec rolls out of a speeder accident. Yeah. Yeah, that was yeah. Hopefully if we see Boba, he'll be voiced by D. Bradley Baker instead of Daniel Logan, since Boba should be older by now. Still love Daniel though. I think Daniel Logan can throw his voice. I think he can make his voice sound older. He probably had to make his voice sound like a little kid for Boba. First Mando season 2 broken ships, now this 4 out of 10. How many episodes are we getting in total? I think 14. You know they have to end with Vader with the show because you can't have that awesome last season and episode of Clone Wars and then have this show. That's true. They got to go out with a big bang. Omega. Do you collect pop vinyl? What's your collection? Pop vinyl? You mean Funko Pops? I got a few. I don't collect them. I got a few though. I got one that I shouldn't have gotten. It was too expensive, but I was in a phase of collecting them at that time. But yeah, no more. Haven't done that in like 6 months. Wrecker underestimated his opponent. I think that's why he lost. Just an opinion. That's possible too. I mean, look, it is Fennec Shand. She's like an assassin. She's like Assassin's Creed, pretty much. Ezio Auditore. They could have at least revealed via Fennec's holocron. Let me bring this up here, so I'm not. Hold up. First ever dono. I love your vids. I learned so much from your insight. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, Maniac. That's really nice of you. Maniac? Wrecker underestimated his opponent. They could have at least revealed Fennec's holocron at the end for who hired her when she reported her mission. The action brought back prequel vibes. 100%. Dude, they used literally, I think they used the sounds from the speeder chase in episode 2. Through Coruscant. And I think Camino hired them, but I think Boba is helping her out, something like that. Do you think we could maybe see Maul because they're in the underworld for a mission later? Yeah, definitely. Vader Fan Film Part 2, let's go. Star Wars Theory, what's your favorite lightsaber? Or Sidious's. I meant my alter ego Vader. Oh yes, yes. Then of course. Let me bring up Vader for you here.
Then you're my enemy.
The Force is with you.
There you go. Oh wait, no, I think this is Luke's.
But you are not a Jedi yet.
Yeah, that's Luke's. Do you think the Kaminoans made Omega Force sensitive so that she could Force heal? They said she was a medical assistant. That's a cool theory. Wow. Look at you. Pretty good. That's a good one. Didn't even think of that. We are 10 episodes, but look, I feel like if they do that, it's just like they're really just making another Grogu. You know? Omega's the first clone of Palp. Her hair matches. Omega. Thanks, Rex. Anyways, I love your videos. Definitely bring a good light to my day. And it wasn't a bad episode, but I got to work tomorrow, so I'm going to get some sleep. Hey, good night, man. And thanks for the dono, dude. Appreciate it. No, it wasn't a bad episode. There's no bad Batch episode. Ever. But as Star Wars fans, we're so addicted. It's like you eat a really piece of yummy cake, and you're like, oh, you only gave me a little bit. Please give me more, you know? That's what it's like. So it's not like we're complaining. We're just complaining that we want more because it's so good. I think people focus too much on you're complaining. It's like, no, we just want more. I want more. I know I shouldn't. Greetings from Germany. What's up? Was los? Wie geht's? Guten Morgen. We're watching Disney Plus shows as a convenient morning ritual, by the way. I don't know if I could stay up until 3 a.m. every week. Well, welcome to my life, because I will probably be up for the next 10 hours doing the breakdown. But honestly, this was a very, very short episode, so I'll probably go to bed in the next 5 hours. The Caleb Doom model was seen briefly in the Clone Wars and used here. And we also saw a model of Dryden Voss. We did, so they could bring it back, or they could just waste those and use them for, you know, that one purpose. But I guess we'll see. Before we go out, I do want to get a Vader font here.
Come get it.
Something. I know the Jedi.
Yeah, okay.
Greed can be a powerful ally.
Qui-Gon. Sidious. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool.
Or
directory not found.
Sick.
Moff Gideon.
There we go. See if I can get music playing. Hold up. That's so sick off Anakin's blade. This is so tight. So when that happens, it's because let me show you. It's because I didn't screw this piece in right here. You have to screw it in, master, otherwise your blade will come undone. He'll get very grumpy. Okay, well, that's it for me, guys. I love you. Thanks for chilling with me for tonight's watch party. I will see you next week where we do the other watch party, and of course in today's breakdown, which I'll have up for you probably within 5 hours. And I hope you've been enjoying the fact that I'm just not spoiling anything in thumbnails and titles and stuff. So now I just put breakdown, episode whatever, and I hope you go to it. You do. Love you. Thanks. Chilling. Time to go to work. Have a great night. May the force be with you, my master.